Hello everyone! I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk about advanced classes, just because, I felt like a bit of more information would maybe be helpful, or informative and such. So let's get right on. First up, we have the Commando. The Commando uses assault cannons and has another special resource called Supercharge in later levels. Otherwise, there's not much different from any other trooper. The Commando can be a combat medic, which is obviously a healer. Gunnery, which is sort of you stand around, charge up attacks and channel attacks. Just in general, you stand in the back and you're one hell of a turret. And finally, Assault Specialist, which focuses more on damage over time. Each discipline gets 4 different abilities as they level up. So for the Combat Medic, the first one is the Medical Probe, which is a basic heal. Next up is the Kolto Bomb, which targets an area for people to stand in and receive healing. Then they have the Trauma Probe, which you can put on the tank, and whenever they take damage, they'll heal ever so slightly. And finally they get Successive Treatment, which will channel over 3 seconds, and each time it heals, it'll also heal another one close by, and at the final tick it'll heal up to 4 total targets. For Gunnery, you first get your filler ability, which is the Grab Round. You charge it up after a short while, and then it puts on debuffs and improves effectivity of other attacks, such as the Demolition Round. Once Grab Round is on the target, they are applied with a Gravity Vortex, which then makes Demolition Round do 25% more damage. Vortex Bolt will make your next Grab Round instant, and finally, Bolt Storm is a replacement for the full auto ability, which is just a lovely channeled volley of attacks. For the Assault Specialist, you get the Incendiary Round, which is a 15-second elemental damage dot. Assault Plastic, which will make standard or weak enemies go into a panic over a few seconds, and after those few seconds have passed, they'll explode. Serrated Bolt is a 15-second internal damage dot. And finally they get Mag Bolt, which is just a replacement for the High Impact Bolt. Next up we have the Vanguard, which doesn't really change anything, still uses a blaster rifle, no special resources, and they're more up close and personal rather than the Commando, who'll stand in the back. The Vanguard can be Shield Specialist, which is a tank, Plasma Tech, which focuses on elemental damage and dots, and Tactics, which uses a few different things like dots, explosives, energy, attacks, all sorts of things. The Shield Specialist will use Storm to charge at their enemy and interrupt their current channel or casting if they're doing any at the time. Energy Blast will regenerate some of your energy cells and give you some shield absorption for a few seconds, but you can only use this once you have 3 power screens, and those you get from a passive whenever you block an attack. Riot Gas will target an area, and any enemy in that area will be slowed and have less accuracy. And finally, Iron Storm will replace your Pulse Cannon ability and just be more powerful. Plasma Tech gets a new ability instead of Stock Strike, which just adds a little bit of elemental damage to the attack. Then they gain the Incendiary Round, just like Assault Specialist, which is the 15-second elemental dot, a wee little fire ability, and then they get Plasmatize, which you'll put on one enemy to make them vulnerable to attacks, and then it'll spread to other enemies nearby. For Tactics you get Gut, which is a 18-second dot, Tactical Surge, which is just a blast of energy, Assault Plastic, just like the Assault Specialist, which is the explosive that makes standard and weak enemies go into a panic, and finally they get Cell Burst, which will become available as you keep using the High Impact Bolt ability, and once it's fully charged up, you can unleash the Cell Burst. And that is it for the advanced class of the Trooper. Now, let's move on.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. Do you copy?
That I do.
I can spare some time for you.
I understand you've just landed on Taris. I've already contacted our local regimental commander, Colonel Gaff, to secure his support. Colonel Gaff doesn't know the specifics of your mission, Only that he should assist you in every way possible. I'd like to keep it that way.
Alright, don't share any details. Got it.
I'll keep quiet on the details, General.
That's for the best, Lieutenant. Taris is a dangerous and untamed wasteland. A Sith attack several centuries ago leveled every standing structure and virtually eradicated the local population. Where cities once rivaled Coruscant, only swamps and ruins remain. Reclaiming and rebuilding the planet has become an important symbolic goal for the Senate.
Sounds like hard work, but I suppose.
If there's any way I can aid in the reconstruction, I'll do it.
Of course. Just don't lose sight of your primary objective. That's all I have for you, Lieutenant. Report in when your operation is complete.
Very well.
I'm ready to see this dangerous, untamed wasteland for myself.
Well, well. General Garza graces us with her finest. At ease. I'm Colonel Gaff. These are my senior officers. Your CO sent orders to do whatever is necessary to support your mission. Of course, she didn't see fit to tell me what that mission is. You care to enlighten me?
First of all, no. Second of all, no, because I don't like your attitude.
I can't discuss the details.
Typical. Forget the reconstruction of Taris. I gotta shift everything around and help with some top-secret mission nonsense. Whatever Garza has you looking for, you won't find it on Taris. Nothing unusual has happened since I took command.
Patrol teams 3, 5, and 8. All lost, or without explanation.
Sergeant Dorn, I don't recall giving you permission to speak.
I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to the Lieutenant, per General Garza's instructions. Are you ordering me to violate Code 73B and ignore the General's directive, Colonel?
Always got a regulation to quote, don't you, Sergeant Dorn?
I like her much better than you. Please, do continue.
If the Sergeant has information, I'll take it.
The matter was settled days ago. Taris is dangerous. Casualties are common on patrol teams. It's unfortunate, but not unusual, no matter what Sergeant Dorn says. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a planet to run. Carry on with your secret mission. Just don't muck up anything important.
Jackass.
Apologies for the Colonel, Lieutenant. Not all men are meant to lead.
Indeed. I am one of them. Wait, what? What? Yeah. So,
If you have information that could help me, I'd like to hear it.
Very well, Lieutenant. I'm Ilara Dawn, sir. Sergeant, First Class, Commander of Search and Rescue Squad 204. We have 3 full squads, all MIA on patrols. The situation is critical.
It sure sounds like it. I guess maybe I should be helping out? Maybe?
Do you have any idea what happened to these men?
I'm afraid not, Lieutenant. Casualties are common on swamp patrols. Rakghoul attacks account for the majority, approximately 87%. However, SAR sweeps discovered no evidence of Rakghoul activity in these instances. Someone else attacked those teams. If you're looking for unusual activity, then this is it, sir.
You know what? For some reason I'd really like to shout nerd at you, because damn you sound nerdy in the military way. But for some reason it's pretty damn cool. Huh.
I appreciate your help, Sergeant.
I included the last known coordinates for the MIA patrols in my official incident report, Lieutenant. I'll load it into your datapad for your review. Taris falls under Unexplored, Unsecured Territory Protocols. All armor cams transmit to SAR Command. I'll contact you with developments.
Alrighty then. Well, damn. Screw that guy. Can I have you around some more?
Sounds like a plan, Sergeant.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
That was interesting. I've had drill instructors more relaxed than that woman.
Wow.
Not to mention that accent.
Her accent? Well, I suppose she did sound kind of British, of sorts. Is she Imperial? I don't know.
The locals can run things however they want. We've got our own mission to worry about.
You're the boss. Lead the way, Lieutenant.
Oh look! Grass!
Those are power converters, Lieutenant. Old ones. Any theories on how they got to that location?
I have absolutely no idea. But
The people who attacked our patrols may have dropped them.
Possible. None of the other patrols logged similar discoveries. Power converters come from ignition systems, engine parts. Takes work to remove them. Someone dropped these converters. Either the patrol or their attackers. We need more information to determine which.
alrighty then.
I'll search the next coordinates immediately.
I'll remain in contact, Lieutenant. Dawn out.
Jorgen looking at the monster. Jorgen, keep a lookout for monsters, will ya? That was so funny.
More power converters. According to the logs, this patrol followed an entirely different route.
Huh.
Either both patrols recovered the same engine parts from separate locations, or the converters were dropped in both areas by one group. The attackers.
That could very well be possible. Nah. Maybe it is conclusion, but sounds reasonable.
We're on the right track, Sergeant.
A specialist MO7 science officer could examine the converters to determine their source. We have such an officer on staff. I will notify him while you search the last coordinates.
Sounds great. Really, I like her. She's awesome. She's so professional and efficient, and she's so helpful. I want her to be on Havoc Squad. Come on.
Sounds like a plan, Sergeant.
Very well, Lieutenant. I'll proceed to Science Division at once. Good luck, Lieutenant.
Remember, Jorgen, keep a lookout for monsters. God damn it.
Lieutenant, status report. Are you injured?
Not at all, and even if I were, I got my wonderful skill that can heal me up and everything, so don't worry.
Everything is fully operational.
Good. There's much to do. Your attackers were scavengers. Threat assessment reports classify them as a non-combatant group. That classification is clearly inaccurate. I'll notify command.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I need to know where these scavengers come from, their numbers, and armaments.
Unknown, sir. Local intelligence felt they weren't worthy of investigation.
Huh.
Armed hostility against Republic personnel clearly justifies an immediate armed response, Lieutenant. It's your call.
I wonder. Strike back. Where are they based? Sure, let's get some info.
Do we have any leads on the scavengers' HQ?
Orbital scan has just managed to pinpoint the location of the scavengers' compound. I'll scramble up my team and prep them immediately. We'll effect entry to the compound once you've created an opening.
Alrighty then. Let's see. You're supposed to be helping. She is helping. Jeez. She's helping so very much. Almost more than Jorgen is. I like you, Jorgen. Don't worry. You're still my main man.
See you on the other side, Sergeant.
Good luck, Lieutenant. Sergeant Dawn out.
You're from the Republic.
I
Watch
am.
out. There's a huge alien guarding us, and... there it is!
Uh-oh! Hi there! Hi! Ow! Please don't hurt me. Jorgen, take care of this thing for me. Oh dear. Ow! Well, clearly that didn't go so well. Whoops. Let's try again.
Gotcha.
Get a full load of the charged barrel. Have a nice auto shot, and there we go.
Who are you? You took that thing down easy.
Well, I did die once, but don't tell anyone.
What's your status? Any injuries?
We're pretty banged up, sir, but we'll live. We were running our patrol route when these damn scavengers jumped us. I'm Ensign Tane, sir. I think it's a good thing you found us. The scavengers were gonna ship us off to some guy named Needles as soon as we healed up.
Uh-huh.
Needles. As in Ryler Dorn, the Havoc Squad medic?
I really don't know. Needles is all they ever called the guy. Figured it must be a code name, right?
Indeed.
Needles is a code name.
Well, I guess you've heard of him then. Well, the scavengers also said...
Here they are. Cav, Gorin, cover the exit. Vice, Marco, Tabba, see to these men's wounds.
So efficient.
Oh, great. Sergeant Dorn's here to make sure we get stomped according to regulation.
Uh-oh.
Report, Ensign. Did you learn anything about the enemy?
Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir. As I was just telling the lieutenant here, we were captured for some guy named Needles. And get this, there are Imperials here, on Taris.
Who
They're working
knew?
with this Needles guy in a hidden base out in the swamps.
These days, the imps are everywhere.
So, are you excited, Dorn? Finally have the chance to correct your old buddy's paperwork again.
Eh? What's that supposed to mean?
That attitude's getting you nowhere fast.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant. Sorry, sir.
Many of the local troops feel that my adherence to regulations is a result of my upbringing, Lieutenant. I was born Imperial. However, after 2 years' service in the Imperial military, I defected. Given my extensive knowledge and training, I was awarded this position under Service Code 37R.
But why?
What made you change sides?
The Imperials regularly violated their own stated regulations and intentions without cause. I refused to participate. We can discuss non-mission critical issues later. My team and I will get these men back to base, Lieutenant. You proceed with your mission against Needles and his Imperial installation.
Damn. You really like being military and regulations and doing everything by the book and just getting things done. It's so nerdy and I just love it at the same time.
I have the lead I was after. Time to act on it.
I'm glad I could help point you in the right direction, sir. Good luck.
Looking for Needles, are you? I'm afraid he's long gone, my friend.
Oh dear. Imperials.
Tell me where Needles went and you might live.
I'll need more of a guarantee than that, I think. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Needles. But in exchange, you have to let me go.
What now?
You're in no position to bargain.
No, I'm in no position to fight. I'm in an excellent position to bargain. I have information you need. It's as straightforward as that. It's simple. Let me live, and I will tell you everything. Kill me, and you'll learn nothing.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is Sergeant Dawn. Do not trust this man. I served with him in the Empire. His name is Taris.
What? Who's that? Who are you talking to? Dawn, is that you?
Yep.
Taris is a mass murderer, Lieutenant, a war criminal.
Oh. Alrighty then.
I'm listening, Sergeant. Go on.
During my time in Imperial service, Taris ordered the executions of hundreds of civilian non-Americans and full-scale bombings of unarmed populations. Furthermore, these actions were committed in circumvention of direct orders from Imperial command.
Oh dear.
I'm a soldier. I do what I must to achieve my objectives, just like you, Lieutenant.
Yeah, and some soldiers are kinda cuckoo.
I don't kill civilians, you scum.
Please, listen. I'll tell you everything. Everything I know.
Start talking.
Is doing experiments on the rat ghouls. He wants to understand the disease, to turn it into a weapon.
Of course he does.
He left here a few hours ago. He said he was visiting some friends in the ruptured sewer system. Samples.
I'm gonna need a lot more detail here.
Rat ghouls. He needs more to continue his research. He won't say who his friends are, but they supplied the rat ghouls. That's everything. That's all I know. I've given you what you wanted. Now what about me?
Yeah. Dawn?
You'd know better than I would, Sergeant. What you do here?
I respectfully suggest you discharge your weapon into Thoris's skull, Lieutenant.
Whoa!
No! This isn't fair.
Damn. Wow. Just, even if he wasn't a complete ass and mass murderer and everything, saying it like that, you're going down.
If you're still recording, Sergeant, now would be a good time to stop.
There seems to be some kind of signal interference, Lieutenant. Under Code 35B, I'm cutting the connection to prevent signal interception. I'll meet you back in the SAR office, Lieutenant. Dawn out.
No!
Goodbye.
Good work with Taris, Lieutenant. War criminals do not deserve the opportunity to strike deals. Lab results confirmed Thoris's account. Needles has almost completed a weaponized strain of rat ghoul disease.
Oh no.
However, the data makes no mention of Needles' friends in the ruins of the transport system.
Oh, yeah, they might be Imperials. Friends of Needles. What's it go for? Not sure. No, let's just ask.
Do you have any idea who these friends might be?
Available intelligence doesn't show any populations in the ruins of the transport system, but scans of the area have been cursory at best. Rat ghouls infest the area, making scouting by foot inordinately difficult. However, one traversable route has been located.
Oh, then that's the route I'm gonna go.
I'll scout the area myself.
Any geographical information you can bring back would be very helpful, Lieutenant. This ruined transport station is our only lead to Needle's location. I would encourage you to stock up on supplies and munitions before entering the area. Good luck.
So congratulations to you, Ensign Sarvin, on your noble sacrifice.
Well, hello there.
It's alright. No, wait, sir, no!
Oh. Ugh. And Rakghoul.
Exquisite. I'll be requiring more Rakghouls for my work, Borzoth.
We already gave you the Rakghouls you asked for. When will you do as we asked?
That is sick and wrong.
As soon as the weapon is completed. With it, we will decimate the Republic outpost.
I smell an intruder.
So you do. Sergeant, is that really you?
No, not really.
I moved up in the world since you last saw me.
So I see. You've slaughtered enough Republic enemies to be rewarded, then. Well done. I see you aren't alone. You brought that pathetic worm all the way from Ord Mantell, just to die along with you.
Talk all you want, Doran. You're not getting out of here alive.
Hell no.
Your timing is impeccable. Just as I find myself with plenty of pathogen but no more test subjects, you arrive. The transformation will hurt at first, but that's merely your organs rupturing and realigning. It's all over quickly, I assure you.
Ha ha ha.
The only thing ending quickly here is your life.
Struggle if you must, then, but you'll wish you hadn't made it so hard on yourself. Vorzoth, please assist me in subduing our newest volunteer.
With pleasure.
Can I turn you against him? Huh. Nah. Alright then.
Fire at will!
Let's go.
Yeah! And down you go. Goodbye, Needles. One down, 4 to go.
Looks like more samples of Needle's weaponized Rakghoul disease. What should we do with them?
Yeah, no one should suffer that, and no one should weaponize that zombie monster disease.
We need to make sure nobody uses this stuff ever again.
I think Garza would want a sample of this stuff for research division. You sure you want to destroy it?
Ugh. You do have a point, but you know what? I don't care. No one is gonna use something this disturbing and horrifying.
We can't take the chance of a weapon like this being used.
It's your call, Lieutenant. Let's get back to base. I've had about all the fun I can take.
Welcome back, Lieutenant. Congratulations on the success of your mission.
Thank you. Are you gonna like me saying this, Jorgen? Maybe, maybe not.
I couldn't have pulled off this mission without you, Sergeant.
I was only following orders, Lieutenant. General Garza attempted to contact you a few moments ago. I took the liberty of briefing her on your mission status.
Oh, great. Then I don't have to talk to her, I guess. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
The General requested that you contact her before departing Taris. The holocom in the next room has been prepared for your use.
Oh, well, ain't that just convenient? Dorn, I really want you to come along with me.
I'll contact her right away.
Congratulations once again, Lieutenant.
Ah, greetings, Lieutenant. I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you very much.
Tavis is gonna run out of friends fast at this rate.
You've done very well. Needles was a brilliant man. Taking him down was no small feat. I haven't informed Cardin yet, but I doubt he'll be upset. He and Needles never did see eye to eye.
I can understand why. Needles is brilliant, but kinda crazy.
Needles was insane. I doubt anyone saw eye to eye with him.
And yet, Tavis never had any problems with Needles. Perhaps that should have been my first warning. And there's something else, Lieutenant. Tell me, what do you think of Sergeant Dorn?
Dorn, she is
Sergeant
awesome.
Dorn helped me when no one else would, General.
Yes, your reception on Taris wasn't ideal. I'm glad you managed to find the one useful officer in the entire outpost.
Hehe.
I looked over her service record. Impressive stuff, I must say. Were you aware that Dorn served with the Imperial military for almost 2 years, Lieutenant?
Indeed.
She told me she grew up in the Empire.
Yes, the accent is a dead giveaway. Pure Droman Kos. Sergeant Dorn earned more commendations in her 2 years of Imperial service than most soldiers earn in 10.
Wow.
Since joining the Republic, she's earned 2 Medals of Valor, both for rescuing wounded soldiers under fire in enemy territory. This woman has led an exceptional career.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Please? Can I recruit her? Please?
Someone with Sergeant Dorn's skills would make a great addition to my squad.
I agree. Sergeant Dorn is Havoc Squad material without question. It's settled then. Congratulations, Lieutenant. You're halfway to a full squad.
Yes!
I'll contact Colonel Gaff to notify him about the transfer. You should go and inform Sergeant Dorn yourself, Lieutenant. Contact me from your ship when you've finished. Garza out.
Lieutenant, sir? Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes, there is. I would like you to come along with me because you are freaking awesome.
Consider this your official invitation to Havoc Squad, Sergeant Dorn.
Lieutenant, this is the greatest honor of my career. I'm speechless.
Membership in Havoc Squad is the highest achievement in all of the Republic Armed Forces, Sergeant. Congratulations.
Sergeant Dorn, reporting for duty, Lieutenant. I'll prepare my Regulation 6 personnel transfer documents at once.
Sure, if that's the official and proper way to do things, sure. But you know what? I don't care. Even if you didn't have your papers in order, you are coming with me right now.
You've more than earned this, Sergeant.
I'll gather my personal effects and meet you on board your ship, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Lieutenant, I assume Sergeant Dorn took the news well?
Indeed she did. Now, there's one thing I want to mention. I haven't really said how long I've gotten in the Trooper storyline before this, and really I only remember as far up as to getting those containers at the very beginning of Taris, though somehow I have very faint memories of the areas that we went to on further missions, but I don't remember the scenes like killing Needles and seeing Elora and that Imperial. I don't remember those, but the areas for some reason I remember. I don't know why. Maybe I've seen them somewhere else or in a dream or something, but well, either way, from here on out I have not experienced the Trooper storyline at all, without a doubt.
Sergeant Dorn is honored to be in Havoc Squad.
Excellent. We'll have the squad fully restaffed in no time. One other detail. Were you able to retrieve a sample of the weaponized rat ghoul disease that Needles was developing?
No. Should I be honest here? Fine, I will.
Needle's work was horrifying. No one will ever get their hands on it again.
That was foolish, Lieutenant. Those samples could have been invaluable for the war effort. That's all for now, Lieutenant. Congratulations once again. Garza out.